Okay, so data types in JavaScript: numeric, then string type of data, Boolean, we have undefined, we have null. Okay, so these are the 6 types of data we have: numeric, string, Boolean, undefined. Okay, so what else we have? Yesterday we have gone through numeric type, then string type, Boolean type, undefined, null. 2 more types we have. What are those 2 more types? One is symbol we have. One another type of data is available. What is that? Fine. So even with numeric, we have done few things. How to declare a variable, how to assign. Also, we saw why it is loosely typed language, JavaScript. When compared with Java or C++ or C, they are strongly typed languages. But this is what loosely typed language. Suppose I declare a variable like this, where some x I write, then first I write x equal to some 100. Later on I can write x equal to some ABC. So what is happening in this case? The type of data is changing. We declare a variable x, where x, using a variable in JavaScript, we use the keyword where followed by x. So when I define like this, where x, okay, I haven't associated any type. So type will be inferred whenever you assign type to the variable. When I write x equal to 100, this is numeric type. But when I type x equal to ABC, so this is what type of data? String type of data. Okay, so it is changing here. So from numeric to string type, it is changing. So JavaScript is not strongly typed language, it's a loosely typed language. So this can be a problem sometimes. So this can become a problem sometimes. So therefore, we call it as loosely typed language. Okay, and other thing, to overcome this problem, a new language, its superset, TypeScript, has been actually invented. In React and in Angular, they mostly rely on TypeScript language. So here I declared a variable x is 100, x equal to ABC. I can assign both of these. But in the C, if you declare something like int a, if you assign some 100, later on if you try to assign a equal to something like ABC, it will not accept. It is error there. You cannot assign a string to A. In the C, you cannot do that because C is a strongly typed language. Same thing in the Java. You may declare a string in Java like this. Okay, string, you write some str. This equal to, you may write some ABC. Later on, if you try to write str equal to 100, this will not accept. Reason, this is a strongly typed language. So this is the difference between strong typing and loose typing. So JavaScript is what? It's a loosely typed language. Whereas Java, C++, C#, they are strongly typed languages. And they are also strictly typed language. Strict type meaning is what? Whatever type of variable you declare, you should assign same data to that. You cannot assign other type of data. Okay, so we have these types. Also, we saw some arithmetic operations. We have some arithmetic operators like plus, then minus, then multiplication, then division. One more is modulus operator. First one for adding, second one for subtracting, third one for multiplying, fourth one for division, and fifth one for finding out the remainder. When you divide first operand with second operand, you get value that is called as your remainder. So these are the arithmetic operators we have. Also we have relational operators: greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, we use these are relational operators. We call them as relational operators. This is arithmetic operators. These are arithmetic operators, and here it is relational operators. Here we have relational operators. Also, we have logical operators. So in the logical, it is and, or, and other thing is not. This is logical operator. Then we have bitwise operators. In the bitwise operators, it is something like this: logical and, bitwise and, it is like this, bitwise or, and bitwise exclusive or. It is caret symbol they use. These are bitwise operators. Then we have shift operators. We say shift operators. It is like this we do. This is called as right shifting, and this is left shifting. We have two different operators here, right shift as well as left shift. Bits actually they get shifted towards right side or towards left side. So these are shift operators. Apart from this, we have equality operator, and other one is inequality operator. Like this we have. JavaScript has one more operator called as triple equal operator. This is called as triple equal operator. This is going to be checking both for the type of data and value. When both of them match, in that case that returns a true value, otherwise a false value. So this is called as three equal operator. We use three equal symbols in that. This is what equality, and this is inequality operator, and this is triple equal operator. So like this we have this many operators in the JavaScript. Now let us try to write some piece of code in this. Hello Swagatika. Yes. Okay. Right now actually I'm in some other discussion. So after an hour, can we do that? Yes. When in the evening can we call him? No, some discussion is going on actually. I mean, I held, I just asked them to wait for 2 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Yes, at 11 we do. So let us write some programs now. So this I open with Notepad. In this, I was showing how we can create sample HTML page, okay, with using console object. Here we were using console object, and the console we were writing it. And without declaring a variable, if we use how it was giving error, that also we understood. Okay, so where we can write script block, yesterday we discussed it. Script block can be written anywhere, wherever you want to write. Normally, we write that in the head part of the HTML document. Okay, head part of the HTML document, we write it. But need not be written there. Somewhere else in the bottom also you can write. Somewhere in the body also it can be written. So the script can be written somewhere in the body part also. So script actually gives behavior to the HTML elements. So using script, we can manipulate HTML elements. Okay, so in this example, So this I try to open from Visual Studio Code. Already it's opened. Sure. Okay, I just clear this. Close. So in this, I open the file which I created somewhere on the desktop. Okay, it is sample file. I open from this. Sample, I'm opening. So this is the file yesterday we created. So this HTML tag in the beginning, in the ending we have closing HTML tag. Then inside this, we have written a head tag. In the head tag, we are defining style, and we haven't written any JavaScript here. Okay, somewhere here we have written JavaScript using script tag. In between the two script tags, we have written JavaScript. Here I declared a number, var num, console.log num. When we say, it says undefined. Why it is undefined? Reason, we declared just variable, we haven't assigned any value. And what type of data it is also we don't know here. We just have only variable. We have just variable, no data associated with that. So therefore, when you come to here console.log num, it says undefined. It says here undefined. Similarly, when you go with the console.log type of num, also it is undefined. Since there is no data associated, you cannot get the type of that also. So both of them give you undefined. Then I have written here num equal to 10. I'm assigning a value 10 to num. Then I'm writing here console.log type of num. So this time it says numeric. Type of data is what here? Numeric data. It prints numeric. Then I'm changing here num equal to JavaScript. Then what I do here, again I'm trying to print it. It says in this case string. Okay. Then I'm changing num equal to 123.45. Then I'm printing here. It says in this case again number. So what is happening? We are changing the type of data. Whenever you assign a new data, its type will be inferred to the concerned variable. So this is not type safe. You cannot change type. Once you assign some value to that, the same type of data it should be having as long as the code is running. So if you change like this, some unpredicted results we may get. We expect something, we will be getting something different. So therefore it is here, it says type of num is what? This time it says number. Then I'm writing here var x equal to num double equal to 10. That means what? If number is 10, then x value will be true here. Otherwise it's false. Num equal to 10 when I write, it is trying to find out whether number is equal to 10 or not. If number is equal to 10, then in that case, this will be true. Otherwise it will be false. So like this it writes here. We get here x value true, then type of x is what? This time it says Boolean. So like this we can find the types of data. Okay, we have numeric type of data, then we have string type of data, then other thing is what? Boolean type we have, undefined we have, then also null value we have, then one more thing is symbol. So regarding symbol we discuss in later sessions. So like this we have data. Okay, now when you come down in this, there is no other code associated with this. But I was doing something. I mean, whenever I want to get some data from this particular variable, I could get that. So for that purpose, I have written this code here. I have written this code. So when I remove this one, what is happening? It is retrieving data from this particular paragraph and rendering here. Alert document.getElementById name. When I say, So it is retrieving data from this particular element. So when you look at any element, you have an ID. ID is nothing but variable name. In HTML, ID means what? It's a variable name. Okay, so using this variable name, we are retrieving data from this. So this is a non-block element, whereas div is a block level element. One more thing is paragraph is a block level element. H1, H2 are also block level elements. But this is what? It's a not block level element. Block level element meaning is whenever a block level element starts always at the new line. That means at the beginning of the new line, always it starts. Okay, but here, if you look at span you can make part of actually any other element. Any other element in the sense block level element. So that's why we call it as it's not a block level element, non-block level element, whereas div, paragraph, H1, they are called as block level elements. Always they begin at the beginning of line. But in this line, here you can have somewhere the code. In the same line, somewhere you can put the span. So therefore, this is called as here non-block level. In the paragraph, this is another para is coming. Then after that, it is going with the, its span is coming there. That means it is actually not block level. It is non-block level. Block level elements always start at a new line. Or at the beginning of line, they start. So paragraph is a block level element. Similarly, body is a block level element. One more is what div is a block level element. Rest are actually non-block level elements. Okay, so I'm retrieving data from this and showing here. Here I write alert document dot get element by ID. Name I have given dot inner text. So what is inside the between the tags, whatever text you have in the span, it is coming here. So you can retrieve the data of an element with the help of actually this mechanism. Document dot get element by ID. So with this you are getting hold of element. Then after that, using inner text property, you are retrieving it. So like this is working here. We have written some sample script here. Okay, now let us create some HTML page. Then in that what we do, we put some 3 fields. A person name, person age, then followed by some subjects marks we enter. Then based on that the person is getting failed in the exam or not, we have to find out. So for that purpose, let us write some piece of code. Okay, then here I close editor, not editor. I should close, okay, close editor. Save I say. Now I can go with the new file. I choose this one as HTML. I can go with the HTML. Then in this HTML, okay, so here type head. In the header part, I can put some title. Title is always required for any HTML page. Sample page, sample results page. I put something like this. This is sample results page. Okay, then I go with the body. Then here body. And for the body, I want to put some color, background color I want to change. So I can write style. Here I put background color. Okay, background color. So background color I want to put as, there are different colors shown for us. Some color we can pick and we can put from this. Whichever looks better, that color we can take. And they can be kept. So many colors are available. Dark gray we take and we try to put that. So that color will come for the background, for the body. Then inside this, I go with a div. So in the div, now I enter, like first thing is, I go with a table. In the table, I can set required things. TR, table row. In the TR, I go with TD. Then I put name. Okay, one more thing I put here in this, one more TD I put. Then here, inside this, input type equal to text. I make this as type equal to text. Okay, then here ID equal to name I put. ID is name. Okay. Then placeholder, I can use one attribute called placeholder equal to please enter name. So like this, I created first row in the table fashion. Hello. I'll go with next tr. So in this, in the place of name, this time I put this one as age. Age I want to take as numeric. So type equal to, here I can use number. You can go with the number, only numbers will be taken in this. Once again I take this tr, then try to put subject 1. Okay, this is also number, but this one is here subject 1. I put this as sub 1. Again I paste it here, subject 2, this will be number, subject 2. Okay, one more tr I take, then put subject 3. This is subject 3. Okay, this is what table I created. This is only user interface. In the tabular format we are showing. Now in the next thing, we need to have, it is not name only, this is what age I need to put here. Okay, then this is marks, this is nothing but physics. Then I say this maths. Then I put chemistry. Okay, further, to make user to understand, please enter age. Then write. So here we enter, please enter physics marks. And here please enter maths marks. And here we enter chemistry marks. Okay, then here we don't require any placeholder, but what we do, okay, and another one, we need to have a closing tag for all these things. Slash we need to put like this. They don't have closing tag. Okay, slash, then greater than symbol. Here also we require a closing tag. Then here also we require a closing tag. Here also we need a closing tag. Okay, then this is not age, this is result. We put result here. We put result. Then here what we do, we close even this one. We need to calculate here result, but this should not be, we should not enter anything in that. And result cannot be number, this should be text. Okay, and this should not be modifiable. So write read only equal to, it is read only. We need to put it as read only. That means we cannot enter anything into that. Okay, now once we complete this, it should calculate result for us. In the bottom, we require a button, tr, then this is td. In this I put input. Okay, type equal to button. Okay, id equal to get result. I write get res. On click, I should write function. On click equal to calculate res. So this is a function I should define and I should call. So this is what exactly a button I have written. Value equal to, okay, value equal to get result. We wrote something like this. Then here I can close it. This is going to calculate the result for us. Okay, let me save this. Call this as result.html, and it's not Django HTML, just normal HTML it is. Okay, save it. Now when we render this, suppose we render this now. So when we render, what happens? See, result I calculated here, I put here. So it is looking something like this. When I click on get result, what should happen? It should show the result for us. So get result is what exactly? It's nothing but a button, and here I have all the things. All the things are coming like this. We can enter math marks, we can enter chemistry marks, name. This is not name actually, this should be result. Okay, so we have to change this as result. So this is input type equal to button, it's not available, so we put it as just button. So this is what button we put. It's nothing but button. Now try to render this here. It's not shown, okay, because there is no text inside that. And when you go with the button, we should not close here. Okay, we have to put here get result. Here slash button, we close that way. Now when we render, it's going to be like get result. When we click on this, it should actually call that function. If you see in the inspect, if you go to console, it's error. Why it is error? Here I have written, what is written exactly? On click equal to calculate res. So it is trying to call that, but that method is not existing. That function is not written. So it's not defined, it says. That's why calculate is not defined. Calculate res is not defined. I've put here get result button. When I click on that, what I wrote here, we have to call that particular calculate res function, but that function is not available. So therefore it gives error. The function is not available, it gives error. Same thing is saying here. Uncaught reference error, calculate res is not defined. So now we have to define that particular thing. Come to the code. In this code, let us try to define it. So where do we define that? We can define in the head part in the script. Okay, this is script. Then inside this, we define it. So what exactly that is? It is a function. Function is calculate res. So define the function like this here. Write function calculate res. This is the name of the function. So here we need to define it. In this function, we need to get, so what exactly is required? We have to calculate result. Result calculation meaning is what here? We need to get the marks of subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. Based on them, we need to give the result. Here condition is, in every subject, the student has to get at least 40 marks. Then in that case, result is going to be here pass, otherwise result is fail. Okay, so in JavaScript, we have one more type of operator called as question mark operator. We have one more operator called as conditional operator, or we say question mark operator. So this is also called as ternary operator. In the C language, in the C++, we have this ternary operator. In the same way, in the JavaScript, we have it. So using the ternary operator, now I'll we can find out whether result is pass or fail. Okay, so now here we come to this function. In this function, first of all, we need to get the marks of every subject. So how we get? For that, we write in this way, where str phy, that means physics, this is equal to, I write document dot get element by id, element by id I put, followed by here I should give the name of the variable. So what is the id? Id is subject1. So physics marks I can get with this. I put here subject1. In the code I put this as subject1 now. When I put subject1, it is retrieving that particular element. That element is now available here. For me, strphy, when I say that element is available. Or else if you put here value, the value is going to be available to you. Not entire element, just value is available. Whatever value you have in that, it will be available. In the same way, we go with the second one. This is str math. Okay, then we put here subject2. Also this time we say str chm. This is subject3. So we get here subject1, subject2 and subject3. The three values we are going to get from this. But they are in the string format. Whatever you input from keyboard, they are going to be the string format. Okay, we need to convert them into, say, integer. So for that purpose, we need to use some other mechanism. But what type of data it is, let us see first. Console.log. Okay, then I put here, I put like this. Subject1 type is, okay, then here I put a plus symbol, then I put type of, what I should write here, strphy. I put something like this, strphy I put here. So in the same way here, I go with console.log. Then here we write strmat, subject2 type this is. This I write as strmat. So this is for mathematics. Once again I put this one here. This is subject3 type is strchm. This is for chemistry. Now when we run this, for all of them we get string. So straight away you cannot involve them in the calculation. They are going to be string type, all of they are. Run this. What is the problem in this? No issues. It is result.html. Script tag is totally closed here. Head is also closed. Then we have body. Then why it is not printing for us? Okay. Nothing is coming up. Fine. Then what we do in this? We once close the document. Then after that try to render result. So nothing is coming up for us. That means somewhere it is corrupted.
Script close cheyale paina.
Fine. So this is closed now. When we close, it will work now. It's coming now. So I enter only physics marks 34. Then I enter 55. Then I enter some 45. When I click on get result. Now if you go to inspect and if you see the console, it says subject1 type is string, subject2 type is string, subject3 type is also string. Okay, but we have to take them like numeric. Whatever they are entered, 34, 55, 45, They are exactly string type of data. They are not numbers. We need to convert them into number. So how do we convert? So for conversion, we write code here. So it's printing that is fine. Now we say S1 is a variable, right, like this, where S1 equal to, here, right, we need to convert. Physics marks, first of all, we need to convert. So right here, parse int. So we have a function called parse int. With the help of that, you can convert the string into number. Right here, strphy. So this can convert the given string into a number. Then we try to print here again console.log. So S1 type is. Okay, we put here S1 type is, and here we put just S1. S1 we are going to put. Similarly, we go with the next one. We write here S2. S2 equal to, this is strpy we have, then instead of that we go with the mat. Okay, then here S2 type is, I can put S2 in this. Also one more we take, this time it is str3. So S3 I take, and this is strchm. Like this. Then here S3 type is, this time it should say everything is a number. Let us see that, what it prints. We enter marks 45, then 67, then enter 33, let result. This time it says S1 type is number, S2 type is number, S3 type is also number. It's because we are converting them into integer. You can see parse int. Parse int can convert the given string into a number. strphy is nothing but string. We are converting the string into number using parse int. So it can convert the string into integer. That function is called as parse int. So using parse int, we could convert the given string into here a number. Now S1 is a number, S2 is a number, S3 is also nothing but number. We have total 3 numbers in this. Okay, now we can actually calculate based on this. But what is the condition? In every subject, the student has to get minimum of 40 marks, then in that case pass, otherwise fail. Therefore, write here where, so we can put here where, say, B pass. That means Boolean pass. I'm writing that. B pass is nothing but Boolean pass. This equal to, whether it is pass or fail, I need to find out. So I write here a logical expression like this. S1 equal to S1, I write greater than or equal to 40. Then I go with the AND operator. S2 greater than or equal to 40. Then write AND here. S3 greater than or equal to 40. This is the condition I am putting here. Okay. So here I put this condition. Here we need to do every time the semicolon. Semicolon is important here. Without semicolon, it does not work properly. So semicolon is required. Even for the console also, we need to put semicolon. So here also put semicolon. And here also try to put semicolon. So what is happening here? Where B pass equal to S1 greater than or equal to 40 and S2 greater than or equal to 40 and S3 greater than or equal to 40. So if all are true, that means if all are greater than or equal to 40, it is going to be here true value, otherwise false. Otherwise it's going to be false. Here write console dot log. In this you write B pass. Result we get, whether it is true or false, we can get. Now once again, try to run this. I just enter marks. Physics 45, then chemistry 56, mathematics I enter again 67. So what should be the value for us here? It should be true. last one you see you are getting true. It's because all the subjects, in every subject at least minimum 40 marks we have, therefore the result is pass. But if I make this as some 30, what happens? See in this. Go with this. This time we got it as false. It is not true, it is false. So like this we are getting true or false. Now based on that we can show it as like pass or fail. Okay, here in this now we write. I can use here ternary operator for that purpose. Okay, so once again write here where res equal to. You can write like this. Then what you write? B pass, put a question mark. So if it is true, then we write this as pass. Else what we write? We write fail. Like this we write. So this is a ternary operator. It uses 3 arguments. First argument is what exactly? Res equal to B pass expression. Then you have a question mark. If this is returning a true value, it takes the first one, otherwise it takes second one. So if res equal to true, in that case what happens? The result is pass here, otherwise it's fail. Now taking this, I want to add this to the HTML element. So what is the HTML element? I have to add this one, result. To the result I should add. So therefore I come to this point and try to add to the result. Here write document dot get element by ID. Okay, then in this we put here hash, then write result. Okay, then here dot value equal to, it is res. Like this you can assign. So this will be giving you result. Pass or fail, you can see now in the HTML element. Here in the result you get, depending on the marks here. Enter 56, enter 99 here, enter only 30, 23 I enter, result. Okay. Cannot set property value of null, it says. That was wrong, I have done. Okay, now when I refresh, I go with 45, then 90, 88, then I just enter 12, click on the get result. This time it says fail. You're getting here fail. Now suppose if I change it to something like 99, and if I click on result, this time it says pass. So like this you can use JavaScript. To manipulate HTML, you can use JavaScript. Here I have written a small function. So using small function, I could do that. So where is that function? I closed that. Okay. So here, with the help of this, I am finding out whether the result is pass or fail. Calculatress is a function. This function I'm executing upon clicking on the button. When we click on the button, it is here calculating the result. So I have written a small function. So using small function, what I'm doing exactly, I'm calculating result and displaying the result in the result text box. Okay, so here very first thing is what? I'm retrieving the value of HTML element of sub1 using this mechanism. Document dot get element by ID. So document is the main object. In that you have child objects. So child object is what? Subject 1. So why it is child object? Reason we kept like this. Name we have ID, then age we have ID, physics also we have ID. ID is nothing but variable name. So when we say ID, it is a variable name. So when it is sub1, that means subject 1. I am getting the value of subject 1 here. So where strphy document.get element by ID subject 1. So subject 1 value I am retrieving. When I retrieve that value, it is in the string format. It is not actually numeric format. Though I entered numbers, it is actually in the string format. So in order to convert that into string, number, what I have to do, I am using here parse int. So using parse int, I can convert the given string into a number. To convert the given string into number, we must use here parse int. If you want to convert into integer, if you want to convert into floating point number, you have to use parse float. So with the help of that, you can convert a string which is in the floating point format into a float number. But here I want to convert it to integer. Therefore, I have written where s1 equal to parse int strphy. So strphy is what exactly? It is the variable which is actually referring the HTML element sub1. So where is sub1 available? In the body, it is available for us. If you go to body, in the body, see here, physics. It is what sub1 is the name of the variable. So using sub1, I am getting the hold of this. I'm getting the hold of this particular input element. It is actually a HTML input element. So that value I am retrieving. Here, subject 1 equal to, we have strphy equal to, we are getting the value which is available in the sub1. Similarly, strmat is containing value which is available in the sub2. And strchm is getting value from the sub3, which is nothing but HTML input element. Okay, all of they are actually, their type is what? String type. Why they are string? Because you entered straight away some data using keyboard. So whenever you use keyboard, whatever data is coming from there, it's going to be in the string format. That we have to convert into integer. So to convert into integer, I am using parse int. Where s1 equal to parse int, where s2 equal to parse int, where s3 also parse int. So once we convert, what type of data it's showing? It's showing like numeric. Initially, strphy is what? String type of data. But when we go with the parsing, parse int, that is converted to, say, number format. We can see here. So you can see sub1 type is string, sub2 type is string, sub3 type is string, but s1 type is number, because we converted that into number. Here s1 equal to parse int strphy. So it is printing as number, then s2 is also number, s3 is also number, then true. What is the true exactly? Here it is. The condition what I am writing, where bpass equal to s1 greater than or equal to 40, s2 greater than or equal to 40, and s3 greater than or equal to 40. So this is a Boolean expression. If all the combining expressions return a true value, so the compound expression returns a true value, otherwise it's a false. So this is giving a true value for us. Where bpass equal to, this is a true. Then what we do here, console.log bpass, it prints a true value or false value depending on the values available here. So s1 value, s2 value, s3 value. So since all of them are greater than or equal to 40, therefore it's printing this as pass. If any one of them is less than 40, then it prints here a fail. You can see that. Here we have 45. Instead of 45, just put only 23. Now see here what happens. This time it says false. It's saying false because what is happening here, one of the subjects is not greater than or equal to 40. So therefore it's false and result is here fail. So like this I could use JavaScript in this. First of all, I defined a function. This function I am calling upon clicking on the button here. When somebody is clicking on the button, it calculates result and it's going to display in the result field. Where is result field? The third one is actually, fourth one is the result field. If you look at the HTML, we have that. This one. Okay, result. This is ID equal to result, type equal to text. It's read only. If you want to type something into this, it will not take. Okay, you try to type something, it will not take because this is read only. Whereas the chemistry, maths, physics, they take input. But if you try to enter something here, it will not take because it's read only. So like this, a simple program I have written. With the help of that, we are calculating here result.